What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kind of Funny Morning Show for March 28th, 2017. I'm one of your hosts, Craig Miller, alongside the pure one, Tim Gettys.
Let Tim host.
And it's almost as if a ghost from the nether realm has blown into the studio. What could possibly be going on?
Oh my God.
It's Kevin in the green screen.
Look how disturbing it looks just with like the around the
No, I know. It's just like when it came in.
Underboob shadows.
It's very disturbing. Very, very disturbing.
I'm kind of into it though, but now I'm not
Look,
anymore.
you can see your seat. Your
Oh
seat's
my
from
God.
Tim. You can see.
I don't like this.
This is what it's going to be like when Kevin. You can touch me. Get
No,
off
I
of
know.
me.
I'm showing them
Put it
your
over his
seat.
eyes.
No, well,
This is a disaster.
This is of course the gift from Geneviève Saint-Ange. Oh, there, yeah, people are making Gray Fox references.
Oh,
You do
yeah,
look
there you go.
like- yeah.
There's
Also,
also
the Predator
Invisible
horse.
Man.
Sure, Hollow Man, the face.
No, not Hollow Man.
yeah, but you guys are creating more shadows than I expected.
That's what we do.
I apologize for that. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
You can't see. Turn around again, because when you came up before, it looks really good.
Yeah.
Put your arms to your sides. Really tight though. It doesn't. But with the building,
got into the right crease
if you
of the
came,
building.
if you were all the way down and then slowly rose up, people might actually miss it
Yeah.
that you were there. But there you are, old green screen Kevin Coelho
Lord.
doing his thing here on Twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames.
I like your gift today, Greg.
Of the horse there?
Of the horse,
I couldn't
yes.
get it together fast enough. I think, there's always that delay about getting it out there. I think I got it out with enough time on the Twitter to warn people that Kevin Coelho was coming
No, he's coming.
and it was
hard.
going to be bad. Now, Kevin, the question I think becomes with the green screen suit. Give me the Kev cam.
Hold on.
Question becomes with the green screen suit, Kev. Are you going to, Jesus.
Yes.
Are you going to wear this every day?
Oh.
Zordon.
Wait, hold on. I'm almost there. There it is. No, definitely not.
Wait, what the fuck did you just cut to?
The fake background.
We disappeared.
Yeah, I know.
Look
He's
at this
getting
guy.
us out of the show?
No, look. What the hell? Did you learn how to make us teleport?
What is reality and what is fake? No one will know anymore. It's
No,
impossible here.
Yeah, this is definitely not going to be an everyday thing. I think this might be the last day I do it for at least a while, until there's a reason to, you know?
Sure. Yeah. I do enjoy this quite a bit, though.
Yeah, no, I like this too.
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck?
What?
Why do you have the set empty?
I think
So that I can
he
green
has to,
screen.
so he can, for him to do that bit where he comes up, it needs to be green
There
screen.
has to be something behind us. And I figured it out. Nick kept telling me it's not possible, but there it is.
You fucking told Nick off.
Nick was
Didn't you,
wrong.
Zordon?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Kev's on.
Rangers! Reno Repulsive is attacking again! No?
I don't think he's ever seen Power Rangers.
Doesn't he say
I was thinking about that yesterday when he did it, that I haven't seen, and I know they
Well,
were
I
just doing
haven't seen it in like 20 years.
they were doing the Twitch stream. I was like, but what is a Zordon impression anymore? Isn't it like, Rangers, rah, rah, rah,
Yeah.
rah, rah,
Yeah,
yeah,
it kind of it's
Alpha
not,
5,
it's
do
not
this,
as
blah,
like
blah, blah.
heroic as you're making it sound.
Alright, well, I'm sorry. You can come on, put on the suit, and you can try it.
No.
See how good you'd be
We're
at
gonna
it.
have some Zordon auditions up in this piece.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I like the suit, Kev. I like your commitment to it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just love how much it looks like Tingle.
Sure.
Like
sure.
it is such a perfect Tingle cosplay.
And I'm going to take that as a compliment.
Yeah? I mean, Tingle's,
Why are you looking at me? I'm back there now.
I don't like this.
But I do. I really like this because it's just a nice change of pace, as if we're Skyping him in or he is Zordon. I also appreciate this new thing because now look, Chad's visible the entire time.
I appreciate that.
Chad isn't all weird and fucked up.
Look, Kevin's reflecting on the thing. That's production value.
That's what we did when we
something.
when we got this studio and spent all this money to make it awesome. This is the show we thought.
Pinnacle.
This is
To be fair, this is fucking dope. And I remember a time at IGN when there was a conversation happening of, and we'll Skype them in like Zordon and it'll be their head or whatever. And they gave up on that.
Sure.
And they couldn't make it work.
It only took us a year.
And it would be, but we got this.
It really only took me like 20 minutes.
Sure.
Had they said it a little
The
earlier-
headphones are what really throws it off.
Yeah, you gotta get green headphones.
No, I like Audio-Technica doesn't make green headphones.
We can paint them green.
That seems like a lot of work.
We can get another green screen suit.
Stop
and-
looking at the person.
We can get another green screen suit. I like you can see the footage, but you keep leaning in and out of your little Zordon thing.
It's hard. But
Well,
I mean,
no,
if
that's
I
fine.
lean out too far, I get cut out.
Wow, you really You really made this happen, Kev.
Yeah, Tim. I'm pretty badass.
That is honestly pretty sick. I thought he'd go out of it.
No. Yesterday he was in here setting up boundaries and everything else.
That's bad though.
What? The chin? Yeah, but that has to do with like the bottom of the mic being visible. I'm working on it.
I don't
Thank
like
you, Kevin. I'm glad
Zordon,
these are the problems Kind of Funny needs to tackle.
Like you're definitely more of an alpha. I was watching some Power Rangers. Oh, this is cool. This is cool.
Oh.
You didn't set the cam, but it's cool.
I certainly did not. That's a Nick cam.
Oh.
Alright, going back to
man.
All right. If you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Kind of Funny morning show each and every weekday here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. We come to you with all the nerdy news you need to know about before reaching to the internet, grabbing a video game, and tossing it to one of you before jumping into the chat to ask your questions, comments, and concerns. You better start showing some respect for Chad.
Oh, I respect Chad.
All right.
I love all the pics of the millions of Chad babies around the world.
I didn't realize piranha plants were everywhere.
Oh yeah, who would have thought?
What's up, everybody? I don't think you've been on the show
one
with
of
me.
the most popular characters from Super Mario. One of the most recurring, as featured in Super Mario.
Super Mario ones. I don't have my hand in them. I can't do it. I can't do it as well. I think I was on the show with Nick when this happened, when we talked about this, but I enjoy how many people have been asking for Chad t-shirts, Chad to be in the animated series. I'm like, guys, Nintendo owns Chad. They're not gonna license Chad to us to put him into all this
We
weird
can
shit.
call up Mr. Nintendo. Be like, yo, bro.
We could
I know
try
you got
that.
a thing going with the piranha plant, but I think Chad's gonna be bigger.
We have a better plan here. Yeah.
What are the chances of in Mario Odyssey he meets a piranha named Chad?
I mean, if we had started this earlier, maybe. But as you keep telling me this game's done. Don't worry, it'll be here for holiday no matter what.
Mario Odyssey.
Nothing will possibly go wrong.
Holiday 2017. I was reading a report last night talking about how finished it is.
Sure.
Yeah.
I want them to finish Mario Kart and send me that, because that's what I want right now.
Mario Kart's
Mario
finished.
Kart.
What I didn't know is the Mario Kart team.
Literally 1 month from today.
Mario Kart team divided in two to work on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and ARMS.
Oh, really? I didn't know that
So
either.
the kart team's working on ARMS.
Huh. Okay. Well, now I'm
get behind
interested.
this.
They got dry bones in that arms?
Probably not.
All right, then I don't give a shit.
You got them
I'm
shitty
done.
arms. You got them little bony arms.
Remember, if you ever miss us when we go live, it's not a big deal. You can go over to youtube.com/kindoffunny where we post the entire show moments after it ends here. Same with podcast services around the globe. You can subscribe to the Kind of Funny Morning Show and listen to it at your leisure.
I thought you were listening things.
I was just talking about how to get the show otherwise. The sub stuff, Twitch Prime, I say that a lot. We'll get to that when we get to the giveaways. Right now, I want to shout out 2 missed subs from yesterday. Tough_Lipton, Justin Ryan Bear.
Okay.
Again, as usual, you guys are too good with your subbing. So when we get to the show, we lose people in the list. Today, I've made a note. We're going to try to do it in the middle of the stories from here on out. Read the subs so we do not miss you guys, because we've been missing so many because you've all been so generous and great, and we don't want to fuck you over for that, right?
No.
Nah. First story comes.
Before we get in there, I want to give a shout out. We're recording GOG with Colin today.
Yeah.
Game Over Greggy show. He's on his way. I wore the
Well, he's not on his way here. He's not like he's walking from
I don't know.
my house.
Takes him a while to get ready, to get the old
Get the old juices flowing.
Got to get over there. But no, I'm wearing the pigeon shirt.
Oh, a nice throwback. You're gonna, as Colin leaves, you hang the pigeon shirt in the rafters?
No, I don't want to ever give up on it.
Sure,
fully,
yeah. I appreciate when I forget that you have like seasons of clothes. You know what I mean? And like
this has been retired for a while.
Exactly. Well, you brought it out at RTX Sydney, right? And then I immediately had a fan throw beer on it, and I was sorry that I did that because I didn't think it through. Like I was like, spray the beer on Tim because I was doing it like this, and then he shook it up, kind of like did like the ejaculate on you, kind of thing.
He did.
Yeah.
All over me.
All over you.
Yeah. But anyway, Colin's coming. That episode will be alive on Patreon.
Friday night.
Kind of funny this Friday.
Yeah.
And then
it did me well to see him last night. Yeah, I mean, we've obviously he's been quite busy. We've been busy. I haven't actually seen him. He's been with Aaron shooting to LA and all this different stuff. So to come home last night and see, as soon as I opened the door, there was a frozen pizza half eaten on the island, and then he was laying on the couch in his shorts on his computer. I was like, you live! It's all happening
As
still.
I live and breathe.
Now you said that reminded me of something else. I gotta get out.
Just tell me what to do.
No.
I can get it.
No.
No one will even see me get it.
Chad's got it. Chad's got it from
Greg
here.
Miller move.
Fill time.
Things are
Fill
happening.
time.
Feeling that time.
You're not feeling it. You should talk.
Justin Reinbear Sims says, Tim, let that damn pigeon meme die. It's not a meme, bruh.
Tim, just let it die. What is your
I don't
problem?
know what you're talking about,
Oh
man.
shit, no, that's not right.
Don't even know. What's wrong with you, Kev?
I was gonna, nothing.
All right, we got a backpack.
Yeah.
What could
I went
be
to
in
the
this
P.O. box
backpack?
today.
Went to that sweet nasty
Ooh.
P.O. box?
Yeah.
Is Is it for later?
No, it's right now.
Oh, okay.
I figure. I already brought it in now. I've interrupted the show to go get it. So as you know, ladies and gentlemen, down in this Twitch page is the P.O. Box. People can send us stuff. You don't need to. I have 2 things I want to go through for the P.O. Box. Number 1, a fan hit up Cool Greg and said, hey, I'm sending you guys a WrestleMania scorecard or whatever so you can do it. And I thought it was going to be like a drinking game thing, right? And this one comes from Karash in Irvine, California, right?
Okay.
And so I open this thing and I'm like, oh, here it is. Karashamania. Kevin, how can I get a close-up on me?
Show your face.
Karashamania. He sent this. This is the WrestleMania thing with all of the faces of the wrestlers replaced with Karash, I assume. Or Karosha, we'll say. And then the note says, it's not at all what I thought. Karoshamania. Hey, yo, there's a slobber knocking coming, and you, brother, are invited to join in the mania. It's going to be a hell of a fun time. We'll have food and drinks provided. Parking should be fine anywhere in the stadium. Make your way to the Elimination Chamber anytime after 1 p.m. P.S. Cool Greg is boss. Have a nice day. Match Ka. And then he puts Karasho. This is just, he's throwing a WrestleMania party and invited us to Irvine, California to go to his WrestleMania party. This is not a scorecard. If we weren't streaming already, I would say yeah. But also, just fucking shout out to the fucking...
He did it.
You know what I mean?
He photoshopped a lot of things.
He photoshopped all the characters.
He kept all the women in there.
Yeah. He didn't do any of that. He left the divas are still there.
Yeah.
And then he went and did that.
He also spelled boss with $2 signs.
He did.
That's a Nick Scarpino move.
Oh, is it? I thought it was a Cool Greg move.
Well, it's definitely a Cool Greg move.
And then next comes a package.
Uh-oh.
From one and only Clayton Spiegel. Clayton Spiegel, you might remember, came to this morning show, said he had something, and he was going to send it in. I don't think you're on this one.
Oh.
It is, of course,
the Sheikah
Legend
Slate.
of Zelda Sheikah
Nintendo
Slate
Switch.
holder. And this is the thing. You've searched. We've been searching.
Far and wide for a good case.
You have a shitty case, right?
No, I now have a good case.
Oh, what case did you get?
I got the Nintendo official case.
Oh, like the
We're
one
going
I-
to make this a topic on Gamescast. Probably not this week. I think the following week, where
Okay.
I want to do best Nintendo Switch accessories.
Okay, do you still have the shitty one we bought?
I do.
Okay, good. Bring that in.
Oh, I do. It's in here.
Well, I mean, you can save it for the show, I think.
Is it on your
Yeah.
But I like this case a lot. We got this case. You don't like it? Feel how much harder it is.
No, but there's a bunch of bullshit on it. It feels like garbage, and it's also
Whoa!
just as squishy. This one is good. This one, the Nintendo official one, when it's not sold out,
This one's fine as a sleeve. This one, I feel like there's actually protection here. There's
You
actually
guys act
something.
like you're freaking playing football with these things.
Maybe
I
I
just
am.
don't understand.
You're not.
I'm not?
No.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know that I wasn't. I thought maybe I was.
It doesn't
You
make
haven't
sense.
ever-
This is everything you'd ever need from a case. It also functions as a little prop to hold up your Switch on
Well,
an
they could all
airplane.
do that. This one could do that easily.
Whatever, this one can too, and it
I'm just saying this one's softer, this one harder. It's thicker.
Yeah.
That's a thing. I'm just saying.
I don't like a single thing about that one.
It looks like the
Not
Sheikah
one
Slate.
single
You don't
thing.
like that?
No.
Oh, you're one of these cool video game guys. You're too cool
Yeah.
to be a video game dork.
You're right.
I got so excited playing Persona 5 last night, I texted Andrew Goldfarb. Because I remembered I ordered the special collector's whatever edition that comes with the bag. And of course, in Persona 5, the guy walks around with a school bag all the time with the cat in it. I'm immediately putting Portillo in this bag and
Good.
taking fucking photos of
Okay,
me
well,
walking
see,
around.
that makes sense though.
Yeah.
That's a photo op. This isn't a photo op.
This is a total photo op.
No, get a
Kevin,
real
give me
Sheikah
the one.
Slate.
Everybody, take a screenshot.
Oh, Lord.
That's a photo op right there. I just made a
guess.
photo
Yeah, you
op.
can make
I
a
have
pho-
the
you-
Sheikah Slate.
technically, you could make
You
a
and I
photo
could.
op
We could
out
do
of
a video.
anything.
We could do a video where we walk into random businesses and I have it on my hip. And everybody's like, "Oh, is that the legendary Sheikah Slate on your hip? You must be the hero." But it's been 100 years. All these fucking same goddamn conversations. So it's like it's clearly me. Give me the arrows for free.
Yeah.
I'm trying
Like,
to
I
save
need
you
some help here.
from the end of the fucking world. Do not nickel and dime me for bomb arrows right now, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
First story comes
Yeah.
from YouTube.com, whatever the fuck. We got the Spider-Man trailer. Now, are we watching this?
No, we're not watching
gonna
this.
say
We're
yesterday-
definitely going to get claimed. We got claimed for the last Spider-Man trailer.
Yeah, I think that's the thing, because Disney's involved, right? And Sony's involved,
It's
right?
not. There's so much that goes into it. But, Kev,
Yo.
can you take this link and spam that shit in the chat?
Sure.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Thanks, Kev.
So
I'm
everyone,
assuming
if you
everybody's
haven't
seen it.
you can watch it. But you should have seen it by now.
And that's my thing. I was talking about it yesterday. You weren't here.
I wasn't.
My problem is that I don't want to watch anymore. I want to just watch the movie Spider-Man Homecoming. I enjoy Spider-Man quite some.
Yeah.
I'm worried if this is bad, then it is God cursing all the comic book movies I think I should enjoy. Now, the first trailer I remember not being, you're way down on it.
Really didn't like the first trailer.
I was just like, it's fine. It doesn't look amazing. You know what I mean? This trailer, I thought, looked better. I was more into this trailer.
I don't like this trailer.
At all. Why?
Not at all. I mean, here's the thing. I don't dislike it.
Yeah.
There's just nothing exciting about it.
Didn't you like it when his fat friend put on the Spidey mask?
So here's the thing. Like, there's certain moments of it that I'm like, all right, cool. But like that, again, this trailer did spoil way too much of the movie. Like, it didn't need to do that.
We didn't need the second
Have we not learned yet
Iron
by
Man.
now?
Yeah.
It's like, there's a lot. Yeah, exactly. That second
Yeah,
Iron Man scene is like, come on. It's just a bit much. And my thing is, I don't like how much they're relying on that dynamic of, okay, Iron Man's going to be the one that kind of gives him all of his little like catchphrases and all of his extra little toys and stuff, and he's a little kid, so he needs an adult with him. It's like, you're just going a little too. It reminds me of the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon, which everyone knows is trash. Now, I'm not saying this movie's going to be trash.
Yeah.
I think this movie's going to be at least good, if not great.
Okay.
Like, I still have high hopes for the movie, and that's because of all the high school stuff. The stuff that's more similar to Spectacular Spider-Man, the cartoon, which is fantastic.
Okay.
Now, when I first heard that Tom Holland was going to play a younger Spider-Man, I got really excited because I like the high school aspect of it.
Yeah.
I like him and his friendships that he has with those people, and I think that they're doing a good job here, kind of taking aspects from the Ultimate Spider-Man comic book for that stuff, all the high school stuff, of which we got very little in this trailer. The first trailer, we did see a little bit more.
Yeah, they were staring at the girl.
So taking things together, I'm like, all right, cool. I still think this movie's going to feature a lot of the things that make Spider-Man Spider-Man and make Peter Parker Peter Parker.
Yeah.
But watching this, it's kind of just like Iron Man and friends. Like, it kind of reminds me of how the old X-Men movies, it was always just Wolverine and other people around him and things are happening.
Sure.
And it's like this, it's like, all right, cool. Obviously, the Marvel movies have a thing going for them, right? And that thing is Iron Man in a lot of ways. People really like that character, and he fits in with a whole bunch of worlds, and it's cool seeing him in this, but I don't know. I'm a little... As a trailer, I don't think this was good. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not being critical of the movie, because I do think the movie's going to be good, and if it's bad, I'm going to be like really disappointed.
Please don't do it to me, God.
But that's the thing is like...
You took DC from me, don't take Spider-Man too.
Like, I don't even want to spoil things. But this reminds me a lot of Iron Man 3 in certain ways and of Thor 2 in certain ways. And those aren't necessarily...
No, those aren't ringing endorsements.
Good comparisons to
yeah.
make. Like, the thing happens in this that I'm like, okay, well, very similar to those storylines. And that's problematic.
Oh, the second Iron Man scene?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I mean, I think it's one of those that I appreciate what they're doing here. I like the inclusion so far of Iron Man, because I think total runtime of the picture, it's going to be 3 major conversations with him, right? Whatever the introduction thing is, where he's asking about how to be an Avenger, which is old, we've seen that. Then that middle thing, and then clearly the end thing. When he's like, I had you wrong, kid. Like, you know that's going to happen. You know what I mean? And so I like it because it's continuing a narrative that has been introduced. You know what I mean? Like, I think it'd be, don't get me wrong, I know you could still do it as one scene of Iron Man in there of him talking to, Peter or whatever, and have it be the same way. But in fact, the way that his introduction to Civil War was so Iron Man driven that I like Iron Man still there. And I do like the idea too that, even though it kind of fucks up the Marvel TV or Netflix universe, of the idea that, they're having a real conversation of just fucking take care of Queens. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need to come out of there.
Yeah. And I guess that's
Queens
kind of
Queens
what...
or Brooklyn? He's Queens, right? Queens is the one with all the little houses in a row.
I don't know New York. Like that.
Well, I know, but I always think of Civil War. When he's got the thing, he's like, Queens, and then Captain America's like Brooklyn, and he runs away or whatever.
Yeah. Oh.
Correct me, Chad, if I'm wrong.
That makes sense. That's funny. But yeah, I don't know. There's something about it where it's like, to me, Spider-Man is what you're saying, which is the much smaller story, the personal thing. It's the struggle between, I'm just a normal dude, but I also need to help people. Right?
Yeah.
That is what Spider-Man is. And once you start getting, like, including the Avengers and S.H.I.E.L.D. and, like, that, like, tech and all that type of stuff, it's a different Spider-Man, which is not bad. It's just, I personally like the other Spider-Man more. And this movie seems to be a mix of the two.
Yeah.
This trailer was very much on the side that I don't like as much.
I got you.
And that's, having said that, again, I'm judging this based on the trailer not being good. Like, the trailer for Amazing Spider-Man 2 looked awesome. Like, it did that was a good trailer. And in the movie, people don't like it all. So.
What'd you think of it?
I liked it.
Yeah, I thought it was fine.
Yeah.
I know, by the time I got to it on a plane, I was terrible. Everybody, the movie sucks.
My thing is, though, I'm very critical of the movie, but I enjoyed it because it reminds me of cartoons. Like, it was very much just we're throwing way too much, but it didn't remind me of Spider-Man 3, which does have issues. And I don't know. But seeing this, I'm like, we'll see.
Did you see, this is I retweeted it a while back, but somebody took the La La Land soundtrack and put it over the Spider-Man 3 with it. Yeah, oh my God, it was so good. And it was like, with a scene like this, I don't understand how La La Land lost the Oscar or whatever.
That's so
it
funny.
was so fucking perfect. But yeah, I really am excited. I can't wait. The black woman in there, the black girl who's in school. Sorry?
Zendaya.
Is she Mary Jane?
I don't know.
Because in the first trailer, they say something to the effect of like, oh, blah, blah, and I can't catch what they say.
I'm confused about the characters because, so Liz Allen is one of the girls, but I think Liz Allen's that other girl that in the first, the problem is even with the first trailer, there's the international version that had different scenes, so I don't even remember the whole thing. But there's multiple girls in this movie, and I don't know who's Mary Jane and who's Liz Allen and all that.
I want to know what's going on if we have any.
Zendaya went to high school with Cool Gray.
No way!
Yeah.
Zendaya is Michelle, according to this. IMDb.
Michelle.
Hannibal Buress is Coach Wilson.
Interesting. And then who's Liz Allen?
I'm trying to find Liz Allen on this thing. Control F. Allen. Nope. Allen.
And then what's weird is his friend is like obviously the character of Genki from.
Oh, Laura Harrier is Liz Allen.
Okay, maybe I think that's that other girl.
Okay.
That seems more friendly with them.
Sure.
I don't know. Obviously, they're taking a lot of different continuities and just extrapolating what they want from it. So I'm very excited. And I think that most importantly, we know that Spider-Man fits in the grander Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Sure.
And that's what's important. So I trust in them. They haven't steered us wrong yet. So I think it'll be good. And Michael Keaton looks dope.
It better be. Yeah, why? I don't like how he's wearing like a Craven jacket on that one still they put out though. Come on now, he's a vulture. Next story comes from the Hollywood Reporter. More nerdy Marvel moves. Lee Hyo-won says, first look, Black Panther car chase scene. The upcoming Marvel flick will wrap up shooting this week in Busan, South Korea. We have our first, if rather underwhelming, look at Black Panther. Walt Disney Company Korea unveiled a still of a car chase scene shot earlier this month in South Korea, in the South Korean city of Busan, where they were trying to get to in Train to Busan that I talked about yesterday. A good zombie movie you should all watch. This still is part of a larger set-piece car chase that takes place in Busan's scenic Gowali Beach area. A statement handed out to the Busan citizens warned of traffic restrictions and noise, blah, blah, blah. Let's just look at the fucking image.
Yep.
Yeah, so totally underwhelming.
So there
he is. He's not a car.
There he is.
That's not a luggage rack, Kevin. That's the Black Panther. What is Black Panther invulnerable to? Cars and motorcycles. We saw that, remember?
Yeah, that's his thing.
Yep.
Everyone needs a signature. He jumps on cars.
Black Panther. Is that one gonna be good or bad?
Black Panther?
Yeah.
I think it'll be good.
Yeah? You think it's because nobody will have like real
expectations? Yeah.
It's one of those Guardian situations?
Yeah. I mean, the cast looks amazing.
Yeah, I know.
And they kept adding to the cast for like what felt like 4 years.
Sure. Yeah.
Where every week there'd be a new story of
I just felt
someone
like
else joining the cast.
He got such a, I thought, poor introduction in Civil War.
I don't think so at all. I think, and we disagreed on this in the reacts. I thought it was great. It was just when you're also going up against Spider-Man's introduction, then it's like, all right, who cares about you?
But I mean, and that's what I'm saying is I think part of that is that, you know what I mean? That he just wasn't set up in a way that he could come out and succeed really easily.
I thought that they made you care about Black Panther as much as anyone could care about Black Panther in the Civil War movie.
Sure. Yeah.
For general audiences that aren't already fans.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll allow that. Kevin, put that down that I'm allowing that.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Also, look at Vulture. He's got the thing around his neck.
I know.
Close enough to.
Well, you know, have you seen the screenshot I'm talking about or whatever? The still from the thing?
So like that's his outfit, right?
Kinda, yeah.
And there's a toy version.
Yeah, that's toy version of it, yeah.
But I think
you're right. No, you're making a good point. But I'm saying there's a shot of Michael Keaton not in the Vulture outfit, just in his coat, leaning back, and he looks like Craven in that, to me.
No, I haven't seen that picture.
And I'm not mad about it, I'm just saying. Oh, the head!
I left my hair out now.
I like it. The hair's back. There, oh God, it's so luxurious.
That was cool.
Now you trimmed the hair at some point, you said, right?
I did.
But
no one noticed.
No one, I mean, it was a lot, and I keep it generally, like, hidden, so I get it.
Are you still gonna, when are you shaving it? When are you gonna cut it off?
I'm not planning to till the wedding. I might trim it a couple
Are you going back to just like your normal, I put in quotes because this is normal obviously, but like a haircut like mine where it's just like parted to the side or whatever?
Yeah, probably.
Are you gonna shave for the wedding?
Maybe. Real possibility.
Yeah, you're not happy about that?
I haven't shaved. No, I haven't shaved everything off in like 4 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Your hair?
No, his face.
Oh, his face. Oh, yeah, no, it's been a while.
I guess.
A long time. You've never seen it?
I guess, but it's always been so light too that I could kind of envision.
Sure.
Have you thought about like, all right, cool, I'm gonna do it to see it and try to talk her out of it that way?
Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Like 2 months.
Talk her out of the marriage?
No, out of he's like he like goes home tonight, shaves. He's like, this is what I look like. Don't make me do this for the wedding.
Like a
Don't make me do this for the photos that will chase us. That looks like a dick. That'll chase us the rest.
Does it?
A little bit. Not right there. No.
I mean,
the way.
in certain angles.
Yeah. Whoa!
So many dicks!
So many invisible dicks on Kevin Coelho's face. Over at IGN.com, the boy wonder of news, Jonathan Dornbush says, Psyonix evaluating whether to bring Rocket League to Nintendo Switch.
I can help you evaluate. You should do it.
Since its launch in 2015, Psyonix Rocket League has seen growth in both the platforms it's available on, as well as in the continually growing user base. So, how likely is it to see the rocket-powered soccer game come to the Nintendo Switch? Speaking to IGN, Psyonix Studios Vice President Jeremy Dunham said, the studio behind the game is evaluating the possibility and the various factors involved, including true community demand and technical limitations in bringing the game to a new platform. Quote, just like all the other platforms, we are evaluating it, looking to see what the technical requirements are. We're looking to see what kind of true community demand there is. We're looking to see how it would benefit the community as a whole. So, we're still in that evaluation phase. It's definitely too early to say it would happen, but it's also definitely too early to say it's too early to say it wouldn't happen, but it's definitely too early to say that it would. Dunham noted that its decision would follow in step with Psyonix's community-focused philosophy. Quote, I think we've shown over time we're a community-based company, and so what we're doing first is seeing what kind of impact that would have and who needs it and who wants the game, and we'll go from there. Luckily, the platform's only been out a month, so we have plenty of time to look to see how it's doing and what our audience wants. Chat, do you want Rocket League on the Nintendo Switch? Sound off.
Stallion Duck, 92.
Good name.
Makes a good point.
Sure.
Rocket League has nobody left to sell to. Might as well get the Nintendo fans in on it.
Right.
It's everywhere. And it's been pushed so hard and given so many shots and chances that if you don't have it by now, you're pretty much just not interested.
The thing about it is we talked about this, I think maybe when Dunham was here, when we were telling him why we thought it should come there, is the fact, because of course Jeremy Dunham, friend of the show, gave me my start in the industry. The idea was, I think, is that Nintendo Switch is so different than the consoles. Like what has pushed me away from Rocket League is the fact that the online competition is so good. Everyone is so good at that game. But if we got Rocket League on Switch and it was, all right, man, we got 30 minutes till the next podcast. You guys all want to play real quick? And we all just broke out our Switches and played like I want to do, what I'm hoping to do with Cart when that happens. You know what I mean? Like that would be the game changer. That goes back to what I loved about the PSP, where it's like, all right, cool. What I'm going to hopefully do with Cart of, all right, cool. We're going to PAX Prime and I got 3 hours before my next panel, so come meet me at the beanbags, and I'm just gonna be sitting there ad hocing, playing Rocket League, playing this, playing that. Like Freedom Wars at PSX that first year. Like that's the kind of shit I love for a portable handheld to have, because then it's not, I'm going online and getting my teeth kicked in, or I'm going online trying to coordinate a bunch of different friends in a bunch of different places. If it's everybody just sitting around, we're waiting for a plane again, you know what I mean? Like that's perfect.
No, I'm down, I want it.
Jeremy Dunham, do it! Do it!
I think he'll do it.
All right, good. I mean, it's also they like money.
Yeah, I think this is going to happen.
I mean, come on. Over at IGN.com, that's right, we're saying here, Evan Campbell, a made-up name, says Minecraft getting Power Ranger skins today.
Today! I love
it's
how much
Morphin'
Power
time.
Rangers is everywhere right now. It's great.
It's Morphin' time in Minecraft, they say. The Power Rangers pack will release today for the Windows 10, Pocket, and console editions of Minecraft, along with the Superhero Squad. The free DLC will include the Megazord, Rita Repulsa, other villains like Lord Zed, and even Bulk and Skull. While the Minecraft DLC seems to be more inspired by the original Power Ranger series, the new movie just released last week, so check out the review.
They got my boy Ninjor. That's like more obscure than I'd expect them from a Minecraft Power Ranger pack.
Man, come on now.
Scorpina? All right.
What is it? 4J Studios, right?
You got the Ooze guy.
The Ooze guy.
Lord Zed.
That's Lord Zed.
Is he going to be the villain you think in the next one?
My bad.
I don't know. There's potential, but the fact that they already brought the Zeo crystals up, they might just be skipping.
I don't even remember what the Zeo crystals are. I mean, in the movie I know what they are. I don't remember what they're.
Zeo season 4.
Okay.
So Mighty Morphin lasted 3 seasons.
Okay.
And then after that, they went to every season was a different show. So then it went Zeo, Turbo, Space, whatever.
Okay.
So During Mighty Morphin, they had multiple like iterations of they turned into their ninja forms at one point, and then there was the Thunder Zords and all that shit. But they were still Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yeah.
But then later they had to give up their powers, and they got their Zeo crystals
Gotcha.
to turn into the Zeo Rangers. Yeah.
Zordon, how do you feel about Power Rangers coming to Minecraft, being all over the place? How do you feel about the revival there at Power Rangers?
Pretty good. I'm glad that Power Rangers are prolificating.
Or were you a big fan of the Power Rangers, Kevin?
Yeah. I used to watch them every day.
Did you get into it like Tim did?
Well, I mean, Tim stayed into it. Is the
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did.
All right.
Yeah. Because back then, sure, I knew all these things. I think after Turbo, I was like, fuck, this isn't for me.
So you stayed pretty damn far then. I only stayed one season after you. And then, to be fair, Turbo fucking sucked.
Tim, stop fucking looking over here.
I don't like it. Then they can't see me.
I'm going to jump into subs to try to be better, as we've said here, about not missing anybody. We have a lot of tips, too. We're taking a tips and sub break, everybody.
Look at them tips.
Who put them tip? Who put the tip in the bonky, bonky, bonk? Who put the ram in the ram-a-lim ding dong? Remember that song?
No.
Who is that man? I'd like to shake his hand. He made my baby fall in love with me. Yeah.
You're just making up stuff, right?
Who put the bone? No.
It sounds like he is.
All right, so I'm going to pick up, a lot of you subbed after we went off the air, which we appreciate. But here we go. It's the Codys, Shetty5, Hack 2112, Kale Kent 20, Platypus 45, Fro Bro, Hushcats, Madden Champ 87, Perellian, Killer CJ 25, The Wonder Boy 232, Mitch Power 1116, Tario 2, Pyro KG, AT&T 1, Word to Mama Bear.
Word to that
Zeno
Mama Bear.
Stromo, love you, Winky Emoticon. Adam Neely, after 6 months, I think it's time we take our relationship to the next level, wink. Igor FB, sup, Cthulhu, heart, Augustus, XVI, Giant Killer 6, Faren Woodcock, Alan E. McAdams, what up? 6 month, thanks to Twitch Prime, love what you all do. No, thank you. And win green screen bongos on Kevin. I don't think Kevin's out for that. Unsung Outlaw. B. Bella NCA 90. J. Samper 10. 2 months, more to go. The name is Brock. 15 months of awesome, fucking awesome times. Keep up the great content. We will. Thank you for your support. The Idol Wilder. That Mario Riviera. Glad to sub and glad to finally launch modelcitizensmedia.com. Thank you. Much love. That's modelcitizensmedia.com. K Mac G. Shout out to Vita Island. Will Lola still be on patrol? Colin should bring Lola on GOG. Shout out to Patreon and Colin's Last Stand. And he puts out the link for Colin's Last Stand, youtube.com and patreon.com. Lola's still patrolling Vita Island. Colin's still the Emperor of Vita Island. I don't think he's bringing Lola to GOG today. That last Gamescast he did where Lola was running around and being fussy. I don't think he was happy with that. City Gov, Mr. Azerian, The X Factor 86, fresh off my Horizon Platty, take this Amazon money and build some grazer dummies behind the rooftop barbecue. Love you boys. We should do that, Kevin. We should build some grazer dummies up around here. They're a fire hazard, but no big deal.
Oh, what the fuck y'all talking about?
Remember the dummies that you had to knock over right away? That they look like deer in Horizon.
Oh, okay, yes.
They're then a trophy in the game.
I thought you were talking about some weird
settlements.
barbecue shit. I'm like, what the fuck
You
are
have
you
to
talking
knock them all down for the trophy?
Wonderful. Not all. It's really annoying. There's like very specific spots you gotta go knock them down it. Now it's not that. When I didn't have a guide, it was very annoying. Angry Cantaloupe. Streak 14. Solidus 26. Oh, hell yeah. Zach Page 411. Anyone else find Chad sounds an awful like Triumph the Insult Comet Dog? Love you guys. Yes.
There's something about it. When
Yeah.
you got a puppet on your hand,
That's
you're
just how
talking
it is.
shit. It
Yeah.
happens.
Jesus Cavazos 17. Bobo McFly. The Color Miles. Hells yeah. Your mom was here. Gotcha. Luke Bat. Prit Jr. Really Doe 2189.
Really, dog.
Big Dog W. Mark RH32. RDC 1993. MV Mead. I'll miss Colin's insight, but I love you guys. Wish you the best. Thank you. Thunderous Birdclaw. Nico 200 988. Viva La Kinda Funny. Mr. Falcon Art, kiss me. No. Zap Turk, we made it 6 months, started watching Power Rangers again. Sup, Kevin. Juggler. 2 deers walk out of a gay bar. One turns to the others and says, I can't believe I blew $20 in there.
Jesus.
Loved all the kind of funny best friends. The Trained Chimp. Any plans of another crossover with the guys and gals of Critical Role? We need more Tim the Ogre. One of the face lady like, no immediate plans. We'd love to do that again. They haven't been in the new studio yet. Kid in the 05 and the Ghost Monk. Those are the subs for right now. Trying not to miss any of you. Leaving off at 11:35. Big Kev Dog.
You got Darren Brazil in the chat.
What the fuck's he saying?
Talking a bunch of shit.
He's talking the shit?
Yeah.
This son of a bitch.
Never liked you, Darren.
Whoa!
The truth comes out.
No.
I'm gonna run through some tips too. How about that?
Go for it.
Model Citizen Media gave 2 tips that are the exact same thing. Hello, gents. Because of your influence, ModelCitizensMedia.com have created our own podcast network. 4 new shows are all available on major services. Thank you for being our passion and inspiration. Thank you for taking it to heart and running out there and do it.
Thank you for being model citizens.
Oh, then they gave another tip.
Uh-oh.
This is different though. Model Citizens Media says, Moreman12, Super_Ruse, Max the White, and That Mario Riviera, I fuck it up every time, all bonded over Kind of Funny in its community. We love you, so join us, fellow citizens. Then he put the YouTube in there for ModelCitizensMedia.com.
Oh, I like that. Model citizens and then the audience is fellow citizens?
Oh, that's funny. That's really good.
For them.
Captain Wedge, can we get a Drew Scallion on cloth? Can we get Drew Scallion of cloth map fame on a GOG or a Gamescast? You know Drew.
Drew Scanlon.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. I'd like to. I don't know him.
Yeah, I don't know him either. Never actually met him when he worked at. Well, I'm sure I met him, but I don't know him.
Yeah, I never met him.
Razor Ramon shows up and says, "Hey Chicos, me and my 2 best friends are looking to start a YouTube channel, influenced by you guys, of course. We have the name Sofa Spuds. Any thought on the name and some advice would be great. Sofa Spuds is a great fucking name.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. It's like mouth pudding, but slightly worse.
No, it's what?
Mouth pudding's the best name of all time. Of all time.
So I remember when Colin left, somebody made the joke that he was going to start that. That'd be awesome.
Oh my god! If you would have started Pigeon Patrol or mouth pudding, that would have been.
I'm going to talk about politics and history on mouth pudding.
Mouth pudding.
They were like, damn, Colin.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so I like your name quite a bit. Be consistent, collaborate with people, grow that way.
Yep.
Be a nice guy. Pay it forward. Brudanos25, in the parentheses, Eric. Since you like zombie movies, watch The Girl with All the Gifts. The film shares similar theme / plot points of The Last of Us. It's on Amazon, not Prime. It's an industry watch. See it, Kind of Funny Live 3. I've heard a lot of you talking about The Girl with All the Gifts. I remember seeing the trailer for it. I haven't watched it yet. I should add that to a list. I'm adding it to my list.
Add it to a list, Greg.
Do you like lists?
I love lists.
I know you do.
People in the chat today, 2 people, were saying if Tim likes lists so much, why doesn't he have a list show? List shows turn out to be a lot of work.
Most of these shows turn out to be a lot of work.
Not most of them. Not this one.
What are you talking about? This one's taking a lot of work.
This one we just have a little plant. And what's his name?
Chad is his name. Don't be disrespectful to Chad. He's the glue. Ever since Kevin went all green screen on us. He could be anywhere right now.
Kevin did go all green screen on us a long time ago. It's just now showing.
Christian Longo says, have you given up on LEGO Dimensions, Greg? I never see you playing or talking about it anymore. With the rumors of its cancellation, you are LEGO Dimensions' only hope.
I feel like LEGO Dimensions gave up on LEGO Dimensions.
Remind everyone how awesome it is. I haven't given up. I've just been downtrodden. I was really excited at the beginning of the year for the story, or the beginning of year 2 for the story packs. And the story packs came and it was Ghostbusters, which I did not like the movie of. Fantastic Beasts, which I'm not a huge fan of, and then Lego Batman movie, which I did not enjoy. So it's just like, ugh. And then like even when I'm like, I'm gonna jump in and play more of it. It is the thing that there's shitty trophies for all these things. What? I was talking to him earlier.
Okay.
Yeah. I get text messages from somewhat famous people sometimes, and blows Tim's mind.
That was random and fuck. I enjoyed that. Sorry.
He can't do Kind of Funny Live 3. But he's down to come down and do a show, and that's what we're going back and forth about.
Great.
So one day he'll come
through.
So yeah, it sucks how it's getting played out right now, but there's a lot of issues, I think, in terms of why. I just think it was the year 2 content sounded cool and then hasn't been that cool. And then, what's up with the trophies? You know what I mean? That's what's motivating me to go back. But, whatever. We'll see what happens. Hope for the best. Prepare for the worst. Where was Superboy? We never got Superboy. Christian Longo tipped again. You didn't have to do that. It's same tip. Love you very much. Cujo Prime. Roche Mania is running wild, brothers. Glad you enjoyed the card. My name is pronounced like Q Roche. I'm the guy that sent Kevin the Goldberg face swap and Cool Greg as Cena on Twitter. You guys rock. Do you remember these, Kev?
The Goldberg face swap?
Yeah. I sent Kevin the Goldberg face swap and Cool Greg as Cena on Twitter. You guys rock.
Yeah.
I appreciate what you're doing here. I want you don't have to tip. You can say it in the chat and somebody tell us. How many people are coming to this party? I'd like to know. Inquiring minds want to know.
It was not The Rock, guys. It was not The Rock.
What was in The Rock?
Yeah, The Rock was texting me. I don't think I'd be able to hold that one in. Dudes in Space, tip note 11 will begin. Oh, tip note 11. We'll begin the list of reasons you should hire dudes in space. 1, I mean, you gotta hire somebody eventually. These guys are great.
These guys
are
great.
legitimately great.
They're great.
I don't know, man. Joey Fine, hey guys, I started making beef/chicken jerky at home. If I sent you some jerky, would you eat it? Yeah, probably. I mean, I'd let Kevin eat it, and then I'd watch him for like a day to make sure he doesn't puke or anything.
People have before.
But they're like, but isn't that person, like, their family owned a jerky thing?
I mean, yeah.
This is just gonna come in a Ziploc.
I can say that and like duct tape like sticker on there and be like, all right, look, there's my family's jerky shop. You know what I mean?
If you duct taped a sticker onto the jerky, I don't think I'd believe it.
All right, but
putting
like,
it out
I'm
there.
just saying, labels aren't that hard to print, Greg.
All right. John_Flick. No, I'm sorry, John Fick. As a Buffalo native and a Stranger Things fan, I need that shirt, Greg. Where did you get it? Also, you need to come to Buffalo for a chicken wing tour. This chicken wing shirt says a Buffalo original chicken wings. I got, and I always forget, and they're always in the chat, there was a charity in Buffalo that did these shirts as a limited run, and I bought it there when one of you best friends sent it to me on Twitter. And I want to say it's something like J Studios or something like that, or 24 cans or something like that, but I don't remember. It will be put into the chat, I'm sure, by someone. I'm not sure if they're still selling them. And then, yeah, I'd love to get to Buffalo for chicken wings. I gotta get to the Anchor Bar and Grill one day. The Mecca. Wangs. Bub Sam says, sending some love to you gentlemen from Illinois below I-80. Fairly certain I am the only best friend for my town of 600 people.
Okay.
Shout out to Illinois, though.
Shout out to Illinois.
Also, you'd be surprised.
You would be surprised.
Yeah. Naz, Greg, don't worry about being confused. Don't worry about being confused in the Spidey trailer. You are confused on. Well, I'm not confused in the Spidey. You are confused on Batman v Superman being a decent movie, but we still love you. Cheer up, Tim. Marvel's worst is still leagues better than above what DC has yet to do. Damn, man, I was confused about it in the Spider-Man trailer.
You seem pretty confused. No, you didn't.
Mattman94, Tim, do you think Nintendo will stay away from Rocket League based on it not being playable with split Joy-Con support because everyone only has one stick? What do you think about Wi-Fi connectivity issues so far?
Sorry, there's a lot in there.
Do you think Nintendo will stay away from Rocket League based on it not being playable with the split Joy-Con because each one only has one stick? Basically that you couldn't break them off and share. No. I don't think so either.
No. There's already been games that you...
And what about Wi-Fi connectivity issues so far?
I haven't had any issues.
The Splatoon thing's been going well. Yesterday I had to restart my thing to get on the kind of funny Wi-Fi that it knew, so that was weird.
Yeah.
But other than that, that's fine.
Downloading games has been fine for me. I didn't play Splatoon.
Yeah.
And I haven't played any Bomberman online.
Yeah.
It hasn't really been anything else.
Final tip for right now comes from Axis013198. Tim and Kevin, do you remember the Phantom Ranger from Turbo? We never found out who he was. It's bugged me for 19 years.
Yeah, I guess it's true. I mean, just the Phantom Ranger. He was his own thing.
idea what that is.
Over at Entertainment Weekly, No Lean Clark reports Jumanji, new film features video game instead of board game. The protagonists in the new Jumanji movie will be mashing buttons instead of rolling dice. New footage shown during the Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle CinemaCon panel on Monday confirmed earlier reports that the follow-up, don't call it a reboot, to the Robin Williams starring 1995 cult favorite will center around a video game that traps its players instead of the board game that featured in the original film. According to The Hollywood Reporter, the footage showed 4 teens in detention who are ordered to clean out the high school basement, where they find an old video game console and the game that transports them to the jungle and into the bodies of their avatars, played by Dwayne Johnson, Jack Black, Kevin Hart, and Karen Gillan. Say that right?
Probably.
Yeah, Gillian. The walls between our reality and entertainment are becoming virtually transparent or invisible. The whole idea behind this movie is that you literally inhabit the game, said producer Matt Tolmack, according to the Deadline. We all think of games as something you play, and then it's time for dinner, or you need to go to work or do your homework, and you walk away.
But now with the Nintendo Switch, you can play anywhere.
But you're actually in the game, though. But if you're actually in the game, those rules may be very different, and the stakes of the game may become very real. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I remember when this image that we've seen a million times now first posted, there was a lot of hubbubaloo about why is she wearing that outfit in the jungle?
Yeah,
And then everyone's like, don't worry, there's a reason.
Yeah.
Great. Now we found out our reason.
Rebecca Ford.
Video games.
Rebecca Ford tweets, and yes, Karen Gillian's character's outfit is part of the joke/premise. Thank God.
Yeah, the joke is going to be video games.
Sure.
So
Now-
thanks guys.
Now, to their credit, another thing was saying that it starts from an N64-like game. This is a time capsule of, yes, they would of course put the female character into the skimpiest of outfits. Not that I'm saying games these days are like, we never do that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's the thing. How's that strike you?
I mean, here's my thing.
Yeah.
I love Jumanji.
Yeah.
So
who doesn't?
Jumanji plus The Rock,
Yeah.
I'm still sold.
Sure.
Like, will this be good? Probably not. But there's something about The Rock, Kevin Hart,
Yeah, of
Jack
course,
Black.
yeah.
I'm in. I don't know Karen Gillian. I'm sure she'll be fun.
I hate it when it's, whoa guys, I'm in a game.
Yeah.
Like that.
Nah.
Like, okay.
And there was something like endearing about Jumanji being a board game, but there was also something endearing about it being the 90s.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe if they don't do too much of that shit, yeah, then I'll be okay with it. Because, well, so what's weird is, so they're the characters?
Yeah.
So
It would be like me jumping into the Uncharted game, but I'm Nathan
You're
Drake,
Nathan
and I'd be
Drake. So-
cognizant that I'm.
so
Oh,
The
holy
Rock-
shit! I'm Greg Miller as Nathan Drake.
Yeah,
The
so The
Rock's
Rock's-
gonna be some kid, which again
Okay.
would make a lot of sense for the Shazam movie he should be starring in as Shazam and not fucking Black Adam. But I digress. What do I know about fucking DC and what the fans want? Isn't that right, Zack Snyder? Kevin was gonna give his face cam. Jump into the PlayStation blog. Valkyria Revolution deploys to the Americas on June 27th, says Will Chan from Sega. Attention soldiers, prepare for battle in the coming months because Valkyria Revolution is launching in the Americas on June 27th for the PS4 and PlayStation Vita. Our previous
my
PS
God.
blog post covered how the game is quite literally a revolution from previous Valkyria games, but let me give you a brief refresher before you charge once more unto the breach. First things first, Valkyria Revolution is not a sequel to the Valkyria Chronicles series. Spin-off would be the right word. It takes place in a whole different timeline, continent, and universe than its predecessors, but familiar elements, such as the precious material Ragnite and the legendary beings known as the Valkyria, make a return. Instead of a World War II influence, this game is inspired by the European Industrial Revolution and focuses on a war of liberation between two vastly different nations. But arguably, the biggest difference is the battle system. The turn-based action has been replaced with faster-paced, but no less strategic combat. This hybrid battle system combines the tactics of customizing squad behavior and loadouts with squad up, never roll on, with real-time action for some pretty intense moments on the field. I know we got a bunch of Valkyria fans out there. Just wanted to toss that out there. 27th, can't wait. You scroll down, Kev, they got this collector's edition down there. Do I wish it was in the same universe? Sure. Do I care that much? No. Is it awesome it's on Vita? Fuck yes, it is.
Okay.
Will it be bad on Vita and probably really good on PlayStation 4? Of course it will be. But I don't care, I'll get it. And speaking of the PlayStation Vita, over at Kotaku, Brian Ashcraft says, in Japan, Sony still believes in the PS Vita. The head, Morita, we're just gonna go there. Morita, the head of Sony Computer Entertainment Japan Asia, wants you to going, no, this is not me. I hate it, I'm always confused if it's me. Wants you to keep focusing on the Vita. Thank Minecraft for that. Take Romancing Saga 3, for example. Blah, 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 blah. Basically, in an interview with Trendy Nikkei, Morita talked about Sony's gaming handheld and explained the future plans. Quote, as for the Vita, since Minecraft came out in October 2014, we've been able to actively bring on board kids, that is younger gamers, Morita said. That success, he added, felt very significant to Sony. During the years that followed, Sony directed more Vita marketing to kids in Japan. From henceforth as well, we're going to continue concentrating on the PS Vita and increase the number of younger, well, add one away, so jump from me. And increase the number of younger PS Vita users, Morita said. This year, we also plan on developing an IP that's aimed at children. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. If you are in Japan and you are a child, PlayStation Vita has not abandoned you. They welcome you to Vita Island. Japan and Island Nation, they understand this. Mm-hmm. There you go. Everybody's going to hang out and chill on Vita Island. It's exciting. Vita's not dead, Kevin. The reports you've heard, Kevin, greatly exaggerated about the death of the PlayStation Vita.
I believe in Star Fox. If I say it enough, maybe it'll help too. I don't know. Probably
no, you
not.
should have never believed
Do you
in
believe
Star
in
Fox game.
the DC cinematic universe?
No, that's an interesting question. Now let's unpack it a bit.
Oh my god.
Final thing is housekeeping over on youtube.com/kindoffunnygames. We put up our Snake Pass Let's Play. It's Nick, me, and Dino from Sumo Digital. If you have listened, of course, to any of our shit, or you were at the PAX panel,
are such assholes.
you saw Nick defeat me for the Nintendo World Championship playing Snake Pass at PAX East. Then we talked about it a whole bunch. And then if you're a Patreon supporter, you've already listened to this week's Gamescast, and you then see Seb, who's not in the frame that I'm talking about right now. Seb comes in, who made Snake Pass, and he talks about how this all happened.
What the hell was that?
Let's Play was a bit long, so I started cutting things out and putting some words in there. And like, I take credit for the platinum trophy and a bunch of others. Don't worry about it, it's fun. Mainly I'm shouting out because, of course, we haven't done a Let's Play in a while as we've waited for things to calm down. Snake Pass is out today. Snake Pass is great. And honestly, this Let's Play is great. I know it's a rough time for us right now, so it'll be thumbs down to hell and the comments will be on fire. But really proud of this as we talk about how we wanted, we took feedback from you guys on what you wanted from us in Let's Plays this year. Of course, we're still hiring that editor to make the Let's Plays like the Battlefield 1 one we did, but this is three friends having a good time, drinking a beer and being crazy. I have to go watch the Beat Cop because I think we were belligerently drunk by that point, and I'm not sure if that can go out. I'm probably going to need the raw footage on that one to see how much I can crop out of that one.
Okay.
I'll figure it out. I'm just joking around. But yeah, this is a fun Let's Play. Give it a shot if you don't mind. Speaking of Snake Pass, Greg Way, each and every day here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames, we come to you with the Kinda Funny Morning Show. We run you through the nerdy news you need to know about before jumping into the chat to answer your questions, comments, and concerns. But in between those two segments, I reach into the internet, grab a video game, and give it to one of you. Today, we're going to give away Snake Pass on the PlayStation 4, out today, a brand new game. Why is Kevin giggling like Joker over there?
When I get in, I sit on your lap.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Because you insisted.
There's another good cut. Yeah, there's another good cutaway there. Giving away Snake Pass on the PlayStation 4. How do you win? It's simple. You can automatically enter and not have to spend a dime by being in the Twitch chat like you are right now if you're watching us on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. But if you want 3 other chances to win, or you're just never watching us live on Twitch because you're watching us on youtube.com/kindoffunny where we post the morning show later on, or you're listening as a podcast because we do that later on iTunes and Google Play and all that jazz. There's 3 other ways to win and amplify your chances. You can subscribe to us here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. You can use, of course, Amazon Prime. If you have that, you have Twitch Prime, so you can use that for your free Twitch sub, which if you don't use, just sits there. And even if you give it to it once, you gotta do this every month. And don't you wanna take back some money from Amazon? They've taken so much. And here's the thing, even if you don't wanna give us the money on Twitch, totally understand, but give it to somebody. It's free money. You know what I mean? Just toss it at somebody's face. If you subscribe to us though, you get automatically entered to win the prize box, which is just a video game. You get private chat time with us. You get the Kinda Funny logo next to your name. You get the emotes. You get to play multiplayer games with me one day, like we're doing 1 month from today for Mario Kart. How's it gonna work? I don't know how Mario Kart Online works, so I gotta figure that out. And then also you get the show ad-free unless we bake them in. If you want 2 other chances, you can go to patreon.com/kindafunny or patreon.com/kindoffunnygames. Give us $2 or more. You are automatically entered to win everything we ever give away on Twitch. You don't even have to know what the hell's going on. Plus, you get the bonus episodes that just went live last week and have been live forever. Now, the random number generator says it's going to a Patreon user on Patreon Kinda Funny, and the winner is Kevin Yang. No, Yank. Kevin Yank.
Kevin Yank.
Kevin Yank. You yanking my chain, Kevin Yank? You've won Snake Pass on the PlayStation 4. Let me open an email, toss that in there, and I'll worry about it after the show. Congratulations, son. Son! Let's knock out the rest of these tips, then jump into the chat to answer your questions, comments, and concerns. Ruyuk said, are we still doing fun clips? And he gave a fun clip. Kevin, have you vetted this fun clip?
I have not. I'll look into it now.
Kevin's gonna vet this fun clip because we can't have bad fun clips in here. And then it looks like after that we're calling it because we did such a great job of knocking out the tips early. Didn't miss any. Then we'll have to worry about the subs.
Doing that sweet nasty 3 and 3.
Sure, yeah.
I don't think this is funny. Have you seen this before? It's a guy tasting ice cream flavors.
Oh, I do remember this. I'm fine either way. You can call, Kev.
No, I'm not.
You're in the green screen suit. All right, cool. That's it. Calling tips. Now I'm going to hop over to the one and only sub thing so I can see subs as they come in. Nope, that's still tips.
Hey, look at that lip, son of a bitch.
Sub. There we go. Tip. Great. And then into the chat. Get a rhythm. Keep him here. Says, why is it taking 4 months to hire an editor? Because we found somebody we liked. And then, it's one of those weird things that, they kind of had a life. And so it wasn't like they could just throw everything out and do their thing. So we're working on it. There'll be news soon.
Alan E. McAdams says, Tim, attempting to bust out of the friend zone. Any advice?
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Just walk away.
Walk away. If you think that you are in a friend zone, that means you're a friend. And things should stay that way. You're just going to get hurt. You're going to make things awkward. And more often than not, you're just going to lose a friend.
And that's the other thing, too.
Then it's going to turn into you fighting to keep a friendship.
He/she has probably already made up his or her mind.
Yep.
That's how this is. And like, there's no real way out of that. There's no, it's rare.
The only thing you can
crazy.
do is be awesome, be cool.
Yeah, be awesome and be cool.
Be good yourself.
That's a big thing.
That could change the whole game.
Better yourself and be a better person, and then maybe that does reflect back on it.
Yep.
No, but I mean, if you have feelings for someone that like is a friend, but like your feelings are more intense, then you should see if there's anything there, and if there's not, like the friendship, you know, may need to stop. I don't know, like.
Well, no, but that's the thing. You need to. You're making that choice that you might lose your friendship.
Yeah, but like.
So it's a double or nothing.
Yeah, you gotta just know that you're making that choice.
That's the point. You're correct.
So what I'm saying is like, some people should go for it. Not everyone should be like, no.
My thing is, if you're willing to lose someone as a friend over making that
how
choice,
good of a friendship is it?
that's probably not worth going for. IMO.
Stuttering Steven says, guys, where do you measure from? When you measure your Alaskan pipeline, your three-piece suit, your wiener, dog, like what's the legal starting point? The shaft base? The taint? The asshole? That's crazy. Why would you go from your butthole? That is totally disconnected to anything in the argument.
It's from the crease at the top.
Sure.
You want to be full erect.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you gotta be full erect for this. Come on, you kidding me around here?
Peanut423 has a good point here.
Lay it on me.
Just keep being a friend. By season 6, she'll eventually fall in love with you.
if TV has taught us anything, right? Yeah, exactly. Looking for good questions. Lucid Dream says, Greg, I live in Rochester, right near Buffalo, and I'll buy you a beer when you come. Anchor is a great bar, but don't overlook Duff's either for amazing. I've heard a lot of great things about Duff, for sure. I'm aware that that's something I need to do. I'm aware that I got to get over there, but okay, we'll figure it out.
Mystery Zombie says, so I got a follow from Cisco on Twitter today, so that's cool. Cisco, one of the best friends.
Yeah.
So he's been out there. He's definitely hanging out with the good old, beautiful, big, beautiful kids out there. People are saying that SOCOM HD was just announced.
No!
I want to see if this is true.
No! After all these years?
I do not see it on NeoGAF. I feel like that's where I would see it first.
But you also don't know how to talk to us about...
What?
You don't know how to talk to us about the TurboGrafx, so why should we
believe
you about this?
I don't know how to talk about anything, Greg. SOCOM HD. Think you're lying to me, buddy. I think you're lying. I just got rickrolled. Is that still a thing? Anyways.
Sorry, I was looking for it too. I was trying to help you, because that'd be big news. Anthony Baka motherfucker says, Tim, how do I convince my girlfriend to let me buy a Switch? I can get one from work, the program called Purchasing Power, where they take payments out of my paycheck. This seems like a legit way to get one, but my girlfriend will probably wonder where I got it. There's a big question right here.
There's a lot going
my thing
on.
would be, if it's your money, do you need your girlfriend's permission? Are you living with her, or is this just something that's happening? And then also, if you're in your relationship, you should be partners. And so if you are living together, let's say you've been together for years and you have a kid, or you don't even have a kid, but you know what I mean? Like you're in that kind of boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. I feel like if you make a case for it and she's like, no, then maybe you should listen to her, maybe you can't afford it. And if she's just crazy, then maybe you shouldn't be with her. But I don't know.
Solid advice.
Anything you're like, I gotta hide this thing I'm doing from my significant other, that's a big problem. I don't know about that. Weasel Prick says, is Zelda Breath of the Wild the best game of the past decade?
Sorry, say that again?
Zelda Breath of the Wild, the best game in the past decade.
Best game in the last decade.
I would need to sit down and look.
I would need to think about it because decade, there's been a lot of generations of consoles and stuff that have lived in the last 10 years.
Don't forget Rogue Warrior.
There's Rogue Warrior. I do think Breath of the Wild is in contention. It's definitely in the conversation.
I've kicked it into sub-only mode.
Tyson Rhino says, "Why do boners hurt sometimes?"
What?
I know that ache. That
too
ache.
intense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ache.
The throb.
The throb and ache. Yeah. Lucid Dream says, when are we going to have a GOG with Greg, Tim, Jen, and Gia?
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question.
Anytime.
Do we need to, though?
No, we don't need to do anything. We don't need to do any of these shows. I mean, other than trying to, live and survive and make the content people want.
So then we do need to.
Sure, but I mean, like, do we need, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's an interesting question. You know what I mean?
I can't get the zipper.
Can't use it. Oh, it's stuck? Is it like it's like a Goosebumps over there now?
Well, I can't reach it.
It's like a Goosebumps where the suit is now part of you. You're in the suit permanently.
RJP says, "Tell me what you know about your Switch Virtual Console news. I know you're hiding something. Kind of funny games. We don't know anything.
I wish we had it, man.
I wish we
knew something there.
I'm so interested in it. So I was, laying in bed last night alone. Gia's out in some hotel doing Gia hotel stuff.
San Francisco's not that big that she needs to go.
That's when you know you've made it in your job.
Yeah.
So her job.
Is her job like a nonprofit?
Yeah. Surprisingly, nonprofits have a lot of money.
I was gonna say, where's all that? No shit, you're not making any profit. You're spending all the money on things you don't need.
They're doing some health convention,
Yeah.
which sounds like the lamest E3 of all time. I'm just like, holy shit.
Yeah.
But anyway, they're like, oh, we want you to be in the hotel that they're doing the convention at.
Sure.
So just stay here. And she's like, all right. And then she's like, I made it.
Have you not thought about going down there?
Yeah.
No, I have, but there's been she starts at like 5 a.m. and it's this whole time. I don't want to.
See, I would say what you need to go down there is just you go down there. How long is she there? A couple nights?
Yeah.
Go down there and role play one night. You go to the hotel bar and then she comes down to the hotel bar and you go over and like you're an escort or whatever and you go up and she just uses you and you go home.
Yeah, I'm into it.
All right, cool.
I don't remember.
I'll call her. I'll set this up for you.
There was a point. What point was I making?
Call her and try to set that up.
Okay, hey, I'm gonna send an escort. Kind of funny escort service is coming by. He's gonna be drinking a Moscow Mule when you get down there. You will probably have already had 4 glasses of wine.
Virtual console. I was talking about virtual console. So I was thinking last night, as I was like trying to get myself to sleep,
Sure.
that we still don't know ARM's release date. ARM's release date, spring, is what they're saying. So we're going to get it before E3, theoretically.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
We know Mario Kart's coming April 28th.
Yeah,
that
it
pretty
is.
much just leaves May for ARMS. That's a big enough game that we're going to hear the release date before the week before it comes out.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
So if it still is coming out when they say it is, and they've still been updating images and shit that say that, we're going to get a direct in April.
Okay.
Just doing the math.
Sure. That makes sense.
Will we get virtual console announcement then? Potentially. Because I don't
At
see
that point,
them.
aren't you close enough to E3?
But that's my thing. I don't think virtual console needs to be an E3 announcement. I think that if they announce virtual console in April, they can come out and come with some fucking guns.
But maybe they don't have
Mother
guns.
3, fucking GameCube games. You're getting Smash. You're getting Luigi's Mansion. You're getting Mario Sunshine.
I see what you're talking about.
Like, just let people know about all the nitty gritty boring stuff. Because E3, you only have so much time. They still need to talk about 3DS games. There's all this shit. We'll see.
Stuttering Steven says, Greg, any plans to of having another dog after Porty? If so, what breed? As I look to the future of one day living in the same country, she always wants a bulldog. So I would imagine we start doing two dogs. We have a bulldog and a wiener dog at all times. And then I make some kind of contraption to put the wiener dog on the bulldog's back. And then it's like Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo.
But it's Banjo Dog Tooie.
Okay.
Because it's 2 dogs. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I did there?
I get it. I think we're good.
Really?
Do we have any more?
I'm looking to see. Do we have
We've
any
done
more?
3 and 3. I mean, do we have any
Oh
more
yeah, I know.
subs?
We always do that though. Just look for one good, a bull wiener. Okay. Weasel Prick keeps asking if we've ever taken a poop and it cuts your butthole. I've not had that happen.
I've had it happen.
Are you eating glass?
No, I just have constipation problems.
Okay.
Had, mainly. It's been a while.
All
I've been better in the last couple of years.
right, I'm looking here to see where we left off with subs. What did I tell you, Kev? What time did I tell you? 35, I think?
35, yeah. Would have gone with any number that you just muttered out.
I like that. I appreciate
35
that.
is correct.
All right, cool. If you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Kinda Funny Morning Show. Remember, each and every weekday here on twitch.tv/kindafunnygames, we come to you with all the nerdy news you need to know about at 11 a.m. Pacific time. Remember, sometimes time zones change in the world, which is what happened today, I heard.
Yeah, it is.
So nobody knew when the show was happening. You can always Google what time is it in San Francisco, and we'll always be live at 11 a.m. But remember, if you miss it for some reason, you can get it on youtube.com/kindafunny or podcast services around the globe. We run you through the nerdy news you need to know about before jumping in the chat to answer questions, comments, concerns. Give away a video game in between that. Sub to us, Patreon. We love you. We appreciate you. We couldn't do this without you. It means the world to us. Let's polish off the people who subbed today. I'm going to pick up with Kidney05. I don't think that's where I left off exactly, but I know that I read a trained chimp that any plans at the Critical Role. We already did that. So Kidney05, The Ghost Monk, St. Pat, Ian Murphy, 1993, Love from Liverpool, UK, Ishi008, really bummed I won't make it to Kinda Funny Live 3, Work Calls and Editors Are Needed on Set, frowny face. It's okay. It'll be up on YouTube one day. When? Who fucking knows? But one day. Maybe. Neo Anomaly. Rox J93. Mass Effect story is great. Please go through it. Keep up the good work, guys. Love you. I want to get back to it, but that persona is calling my name. I got Igor over here, rapping on the door. Got these fucking people's hearts I need to steal.
Yeah, I feel
Shit's happening over there. By Orderly. Ambiance 90. 8 months, duders. Any chance we can get you guys to occasionally do some tabletop board/card game stuff together? I'm already dying picturing Tim and Nick trying to teach each other to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Love you guys, heart. Dude or dudette. Every time we try to do this, it is a fucking disaster. Every time. I bought that Batman Cryptozoic almost got him card game. When we tried to play that, we just threw it away.
It was a disaster.
It was just terrible. It was just terrible.
It wasn't funny. It was just
It was angry. I just got angry. I'm like, why do people play this? Why don't they just play video games? JY01, Ryuk. That 70s live. Hey ya, Greg. Born and raised in Waukegan my whole life. Let's go get some Portillos. I would fucking be down. Thieving Birds. Magger Lee. Whoop. Bihar0815. Meh Dan 89. What should I have for lunch, Colin? Please don't eat Colin. We need him for the Game Over Greggy show today. Kobayashi Maru 85. Jonaju. Heart. #free Romo. Mela Mo Joey. Love you guys. Keep being awesome. And the final sub for the day. Al Streams. Thank you for your love.
Thank you so much, Al Streams.
We couldn't do this without you guys. You know that. Please go watch the Snake Pass Let's Play. Then maybe buy Snake Pass. They're not paying us to say that. I just really like those guys.
I'm playing it right now.
Are you?
Yeah.
It's fun, right?
That's cool.
And then listen to the Gamescast. Even if you don't have the Patreon access, no big deal. But Topic 4 goes live on Thursday. Seb's story. I think it's really endearing and really interesting to see somebody who picked the wrong path in life, picked a career he didn't want, and then how he got out of that to go make a video game. And now his video game's out today, which is a huge bonus for him in Sumo Digital. So that's enough of me shilling for them, even though they didn't ask me to. Ladies and gentlemen, we love and appreciate you very much. Thank you for your support. Until next time, it's been our pleasure to serve you.